Welcome back to the Cop Doc. We'll do a preview for tomorrow's match and who I think will be a starting lineup, because obviously we have an injury issue with Frimpong. So, starting for tomorrow, first of all, Newcastle's going to be a big game. Of course, with the Isaac situation, and on X all week, the last, well, I suppose, couple of weeks, the crack that's gone on, the fans is bickering back and forth. And I'm a Liverpool fan, obviously, and look, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, players are going to go where they want to go. I mean, people arguing over it. I argue over football myself, don't get me wrong, but not over someone wanting to go somewhere else. Like, I mean, argue with fans of another club that's part of that, say. But anyways, yeah, so anyways, it's going to be a very, very good game, and Newcastle is going to be very difficult. They were unlucky against Villa. They should have beaten Villa last week. I thought they'd actually struggle last week against Villa with everything what's going on. But yeah, they were unlucky, and obviously at St James's Park, it's going to be a more it's going to be a difficult game for Liverpool. Like, the atmosphere is going to be serious now tomorrow night. It'll be brilliant for even the neutral watching. It'll be fast paced. Obviously Isaac won't be playing, so that's a good thing for us. You have obviously Elanga, you have Anthony Gordon, he'll be a threat. I mean, they have other threats, but it's great that Isaac's not playing. Now, the starting lineup for Liverpool, right? This is what this is what the team actually I think it's going to be. It's Alisson in goals. Kirk is left full, no change there, no change centre halves, Van Dijk and Konate. Now Konate, obviously, seen a lot of stuff going on about how bad he played against Bournemouth. I don't think he was brilliant, but I don't think he was really, really poor. But look, he didn't have his best game. That's fair enough. But that's going to be the starting centre halves. Kirk is left full, right full. This is the problem now. Frimpong is out until after the international break. Unfortunately, right full, we have Gomez, who's going to be out, I think, because Slot was saying that he obviously had 20 minutes against Bournemouth, and he didn't even train for 3 days this week, so I can't see him. And he said he'd done well for even 20 minutes, to get 20 minutes against Bournemouth, so coming back from a long injury. So he's not starting for no 90 minutes, I can't see it. He would be the fit replacement I'd have. Obviously, Bradley first, but we're back with Bradley. Bradley's injured as well. But I'm saying Gomez would have been the right man for me. And of course, Bradley is out as well. There's doubts about his fitness, but he's not going to be starting either because of lack of game time and stuff. Or being thrown straight back into it. I'd love if it was. He's young, I mean, they could do it, but I can't see it, So, they're probably going to go with Endo right full, I'm thinking. Now, I was thinking Jones as well. Would he do it? But maybe I personally wouldn't have Endo in right full. I think Endo's a very, very, very good player. I think in condensed areas, I think he's a great man to break up play, great man to anticipate interceptions, great man at breaking up play, but all in a condensed area. And he's a great man actually in possession. He never gives away possession. But I really like him as a player. But at right full, no. And the reason being is he's no pace. He's absolutely no pace, and he'll be caught. He'll be caught in behind, and that's where the Newcastle will be trying to exploit that area if he's right full. Now, obviously, he's game. He's very, competitive and stuff. But I just think that's an area that I don't know. I think he's going to start Endo there. That's if now he doesn't make a mad decision and stick in Gomez or Bradley. But I can't see it for either of them. So I'd say he will put in Endo. I was thinking with Jones, but I'm not sure will he put in Jones. So maybe Endo, but that's we're struggling there. Yeah, it's looking like it's 4-2-3-1. A bit like the way we set up against Bournemouth. Szoboszlai, I think I'm happy with Szoboszlai. I thought he played very well in the last couple of games. So he'd hold the position for me, McAllister. So McAllister and Szoboszlai will be the two in midfield. Gravenberg is obviously a big loss, but he's back. I mean, he's back, but he hasn't played a minute against Newcastle. He hasn't played a minute against Palace in the Charity Shield or Community Shield. So I can't see him starting straight away again. You know, it's going to be pretty hectic. He could, but I can't see it. So I'd say he'll definitely get game time, and he's badly needed there because you've seen it in the first game against Bournemouth, Liverpool, where defensively we were, we were shook. There was times there in the counter attack there. He was sticking out a mile. That Gravenberch there was be just sitting, you know, and you need him. Like, you know, he's been brilliant for us last season. But I can't see him starting tomorrow because of that reason. He hasn't had enough game time. But he will make an appearance, I'm sure of that. And then we have the 3 is Salah. No surprise there. Wirtz and Gakpo. Gakpo played well as well last week, got his goal. That'll be the 3 I'd say he'll be going with. And I'm happy with that. And of course, then the man up front on his own will be Ekatika, who I like this lad. As I was saying last week, he's a handful, and he's going to be a handful for defenders. He just has that. He just seems that type of player. He's actually technically very, very, very good, and physically he looks like he's biting them, and I like that. You need that, and so I'm happy with him. That's what I think the starting lineup will be. Gravenberch will come in. I say Chiesa after him coming on and scored the winner, he'll get time. But yeah, you know what? I was very confident at the start of the season. As you know, I think of Liverpool retaining their title. I still think it, but I just want. I'm still worried if we get an injury. I mean, look at Frimpong straight away. We're struggling because Gomez, who's injury prone, brilliant player, but injury prone, always has been, and Bradley. Bradley's a young lad and he seems to be injured a lot, and I'm not happy with that. I mean, you can't change that, but it's not good, you know. So Frimpong, thankfully, he's only going to miss 2 games by the looks of it. But yeah, we seem short in depth. So I'm hoping we get in a couple of players before the end of the transfer market. Getty from Palace. You know, it's either going to be an Isaac. That's what it's looking like. You know, unless Liverpool make a quick change and say, look, last minute, give up on them. I can't see them giving up on Getty. I think he's going to come. But with the Isaac thing, I don't know what's going to happen. But that's pretty much it. Newcastle will be going to be a tough game for it. They're going to be up for it. Their players is going to be up for it because they'll be trying to say, you know, but with the Isak situation, they'll be trying to say, look, we can compete with these, and it's going to be one of them games. It's going to be a tough one. Would I take a draw? Like, I'm greedy. I want to win all the time, but draw wouldn't be the worst result for Liverpool, in fairness. And then they have a home game against Arsenal next week, which is going to be a big one. But that's what I think the starting lineup will be. It's going to be a very tough game, and I just hope we nick the 3 points. But if not, I realistically will take a point tomorrow night, especially with night games. I think they're more. I don't know, the atmosphere. I think it's more daunting at night time for some reason. I think everyone feels that way, especially. I see with Liverpool and see Newcastle because they have good fan bases. They're very passionate and loud. So yeah, that's it. I just said I'd put that quick one up, and yeah, I look forward to tomorrow night. Take care.